Welcome to Trade with Rob, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Friday, the 12th of December, 2025. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it's been a great trading day for you. As we do get started, keep in mind that everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. All right, so let's jump in and take a look-see at the market. Actually, we're not going to do the market yet. We're going to look at updates from our last trades, which would have been on the 9th. AVGO was one that had worked out for us. Not this one here. This was one I did a video on today from our power option plays. 9th is right here. Yep, there's the 9th. Okay, so we waited until we gapped down, we pressed back and bounced. I waited until we bounced and came up. Here's the 9th. You can see it at the bottom. Came up off of the fib line. All right, boom. It's actually, where did we get in? We got in at 402, so it's a little bit higher than that, but it's right in that area. I just wanted the arrow to be where it's supposed to. I came off of the 100 point, not off of the 397. So we're in at 401, out at 406. Nice little move for the day, $5 move on the stock. Very, very nice. I'll show you the numbers in a moment. And then CRDO, which I don't believe I've ever traded them before. Also on the 9th, this time we had a bearish setup. If we go back and look at a 5-minute candle, here it is. We gapped down, we pressed back up, we closed pretty close, and we failed. And on that candle is the failure candle, is the entry. We're in at, let me just pull the numbers over for you to see them, 175.70. We're out at 170.30. This gives us 81 winning trades. 81 winning trades, 10 trades have gone against us, 91 trades in total. We're up $28,650.96 for the year, $314.85 per trade on average for the 91 trades that we've taken. And there's been 170 or so that never came to fruition and never, because we only take them as day trades. And only ones that I call here, not everything else that we've sent out to you guys if you're a subscriber to this. You've gotten much more than that. All right, so let's put that back over here. Let's go in and look at the market itself and start talking S&P 500. So the key things for today on the S&P, I don't know why it jumped off like that. There we go. Key things for today on the S&P is this. Very first thing is we are not at an all-time high. I want to make that abundantly clear. We are not. We are at an all-time closing high. Right? You go back and look historically, we ain't got nothing, honey, that goes up that high. Nothing. Right? Never, ever, ever before in the history of time, baby. But we do have an all-time high right here. We're pretty close. We're pretty dang close. If you look at today, this is the highest close we've ever had in the market. And 2 days in a row, because yesterday was the highest close as well. And the only thing that had succeeded it was this one right here. So this was the third highest close. And then a few days back, that was our fourth highest close. Closing price, not the high, closing price. We had this swing high right here, which we did chip away at the ice yesterday. Today we pushed through. Crazy day because of what happened with the Fed yesterday, but magnifique, beautiful. I love how we're setting everything up right now. All right, first stock of the day, AMD. Apple, Mary, David. Right, love me some AMD. Trip, this one's for you, baby. So I love the pattern that's setting up here. Let me grab a pen here. We're going to grab a blue pen. I like the upside first, right? So give me a pullback to the 220 and a bounce. We're looking at 240 is resistance. Our target's going to be about 238. You're going to take the trade on the bounce. You're going to put your stop just down below support. For the downside, because these are a switchback, which means we can trade them in either direction. If we fail and it retests and drops, take the bearish entry. Right? It would be right there. Stop would be just on the other side. If support's at 207.5, my target's going to be about 209. 209.5, somewhere in that area. Right? You're going to pick your direct price point for your stops, your targets, your entries. All right. Then we've got JNUG. Right? I like JNUG to the upside. I am not as big a fan of it to the downside, but it is okay still. So upside is first. Let's grab a blue pen. Blue is always to the up. Small move up, retested 207.5 bounce. Resistance. Let's do that again. Move this out right around the top of it. One more time for old sake time. Resistance is at 226. My target's at 224. Right? On the breakout, the retest, the bounce, take the trade. On the bounce, stop just down below support. For the downside, it's not as much room. We're down here, 200 is our support. Right? So my target's going to be about 201 on the downside. Fail, retest, drop. Take the trade on the fail, stop just on the other side. Right? But I like the upside a whole heck of a lot better. And SOX, SOXX is our third one. All right, no Fibit required. We don't need to split these levels in half. So let's go grab a pen. Much prefer the bullish. Small pullback and a bounce. We're going to take the trade off the bounce. We've got, oops, see, that's my mouse that's there, and I'm messing up thinking that's my line. And it's not. Pullback, bounce. 326 is resistance. We're looking at about 323. Is going to be the target. You're going to take the trade off of the bounce. You're going to put your stop just down below support. For the downside, small move down, retest, fail. Take the trade off of the fail. Stop on the other side. If support's at 307, my target here is going to be about 308, 309, somewhere in there. So not as big of a move, a little bit of a disparity between the two. So I like one side better than the other on two of the last stocks. Now, here's the thing. I just gave you 3 candidates. So I like them a lot. Are there others? How many others? 26 others to be exact for today. There are 29 candidates for today on my list, right? That are all setting up just like these. Some lower price, some higher price, some you might like better. To get access to those, all you need to do is go to tradewithrob.com and subscribe. It's free. You'll get an email that says, hey, here's the video that Rob just made, sent out, and here's the pictures, graphics of all the charts with all the Fibonacci lines already drawn on there for you. And you can, of course, with the list. You can take that list, it's a CSV, you can drop it right into your own charting program, and you'll be good to go. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.